Good afternoon. This is the special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's One News, Radio 5, and 1PH. The Interior Department has drawn or is drawing a distinction between electric and public tricycles. Interior Secretary Eduardo Año says that banning public transportation including tricycles, is key in implementing a lockdown. However, e-tricycles, he says, are not considered mass transportation as they do not have any routes. Recall that the DILG thumbed down Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto's move to exempt tricycles in the ban to help ferry residents with medical conditions. But the agency, on the other hand, allowed Manila City's use of e-tricycles to transport health workers. Año explains that the use of e-tricycles in Manila does not fall under public transportation as they are exclusively used for health workers. And to give us more details on this, we have on the line Interior Undersecretary Epimaco Densing. Sir, Undersecretary, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ed, and to all your followers and listeners and televiewers, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Sir, so paglilinaw lamang po, yung tricycle sa Pasig bawal dahil wala siya talagang, it's commercial in
yes, mass transport system ang tricycle na pinaiiral dun sa Pasig. At malinaw yon na hindi magkakaroon ng paglilipat ng virus kung papayagan niyang mag-fly sa isang lugar.
As sabi po ninyo, it's commercial in character, so therefore it is considered mass transport. Ganun po.
Correct.
Pero in the event that they use the tricycles in the same way that the Manila City Hall is going to be using e-trikes, meaning exclusively for the use of, for example, emergency workers, whether they're health workers or government workers, then that would be allowed, I suppose.
I suppose that the good mayor from Pasig City needs to clarify first what he needs to be done before he does anything rational or irrational with respect to Pasig City.
So, in other words, po, it would depend, I suppose, on the reason for the use of these vehicles. It's not so much the vehicle itself.
Yeah. In the first place, the tricycle itself is mass transport system, whether it's being used commercially or not. But of course, we all know that even if you're inside the tricycle, there's still proof by our authorities that it might still transfer the virus because of the nature of the transport. Unlike in Manila, it's quite different. The setup of the e-trike is different in the sense that it's being used exclusively to ferry. It's not even flying around the streets of Manila, and it's not considered mass transport in the absence of regulatory requirements that make it fly around the city.
Opo, ayun nga po. In which case, then it would depend primarily on the purpose of the use of this kind of transportation in this particular case.
Hindi kasi ang tricycle clear talaga yan na mass transport ang kanyang classification. So kung hindi siya kasama sa mass transport system, maaaring payagan po natin. In other words, lahat po yan may prangkisa, lahat po yan may ruta. Ang maganda lang siguro ito bago magdesisyon para gamitin ang isang mass transport system, ipagpaalam muna sa AITF kasi sila po ang nakakaalam kung anong dapat payagan at anong po hindi. In other words, when the IATF issues the regulations to be followed, it's not there's no exemption. Kailangan lahat po sumunod. Otherwise, the more exemptions we do, the more we let the virus move around within the city or within the locality.
What would happen po in the event lamang that the Pasig mayor decides to push through with the original plan to use tricycles? Just in the event, we're not saying that he will.
Because right now we are under a state of public health emergency. That's the reason why national government agencies has to come into the picture. So with that, even the autonomy of certain local government units are waived to some extent. So in this case, lahat ng rules na ginagawa ng ating lokal na gobyerno kailangan naka-align sa mga regulasyon na pinapasok ng national government. So kung hindi naka-align yung kanyang ginagawa, there's a possibility that he can be held administratively liable for not aligning his policies with the national government policies vis-a-vis the public health emergency situation.
Yes, sir. In which case, what could happen or what could be the penalty?
Pwede usang kasuhan administratively sa Office of the Ombudsman. Then we let the Ombudsman might just suspend him based on the administrative charges.
Well, yun nga po, we're not saying that he will do that just in case that he does pursue the original plan. Yun po yung possibilities na pwede mangyari.
Opo, yun po ang possibility kung sinaway niya po ang mga polisiya na sinet up ng Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases.
Sir, in the event that happens, what exactly could the charges be? I'm sorry, I'm not a lawyer, pero...
Yeah, it's more administrative in nature. In other words, not following the dereliction of his duty of following lawful orders of the national government agency.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Interior Undersecretary Epi Maco Densing. Good afternoon, Undersecretary. Vice President Leni Robredo has turned over to the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine, or RITM, 5.3 million pesos worth of extraction kits for COVID-19 testing. Aside from the RITM, the Office of the Vice President says that the kits could be used by other public hospitals identified as subnational laboratories such as the Lung Center of the Philippines, San Lazaro Hospital, and the Baguio General Hospital, among others. The OVP has already started a fund drive for the purchasing of personal protective equipment, or PPEs, for health workers. Matapos may deklara ang enhanced community quarantine sa buong Luzon, kaliwat kanan na po yung mga flight cancellations. Kamustahin po natin sitwasyon ngayon sa Ninoy Aquino International Airport kung saan live si Gerard de la Peña. Gerard.
Bok, halos wala na ngang tao, wala na rin pasahero dito sa NAIA Terminal 3 matapos ngang kanselahin ang lahat ng domestic flights at pati na rin yung ilang mga international flights simula nang ipatupad itong enhanced community quarantine sa buong Luzon. Mangilan-ngilan na nga lang yung mga pasahero at ang mga flights na lang ang natira, mangilan-ngilan yung international flights na natira matapos magbaba ng mga restrictions ang Bureau of Immigration at ang mga departamento ng Foreign Affairs at Transportation. Base sa pinakahuling impormasyon nakuha natin, kanselado na ang flights ng Qantas na may direct flights sa Australia, ang Delta Air at ang United Airlines na parehong may direct flights papuntang US. Ang KLM naman na nag-iisang direct flight mula sa Pilipinas papuntang Europa, may natitirang isang chartered flight na lang ngayong linggo at pagkatapos noon ay wala na munang flights dito. Ayon sa aviation officials na nakausap natin, may mga ipinatutupad na lockdown din sa Europa ngayon, kaya wala rin silang mayahatid na mga pasahero papunta rito. Ang Cebu Pacific naman, may kaunti na lang lalabing mga international flight at kalaunan ay kakanselahin na rin ang mga ito. Para naman sa mga may flight, ayon sa guidelines ng Department of Transportation, maaari namang makalabas ng bansa ang mga overseas Filipino workers at ang mga Pilipino na permanenteng residente ng ibang bansa. May ban naman sa lahat ng foreigners simula March 22, maliban na lang sa asawa o mga anak ng isang Filipino passport holder at mga opisyal ng international organizations at foreign government officials. Bawal na muna umalis ng bansa ang mga turista o yung mamamasyal lamang sa ibang bansa. Maaari namang maihatid o sundo ang mga pasahero dito sa airport, pero dapat ay driver lamang na dala ang travel itinerary ng ihahatid o susunduin sa lahat ng oras dahil baka hanapin ito sa checkpoint. Bok, baka may magtanong din kung paano naman yung mga OFW o yung mga Pinoy na pauwi naman dito sa Pilipinas. Malamang ay sasabihin sa kanila pagdating nila dito na magsagawa ng self-quarantine o sa bahay muna sila at maaari naman sila makalabas din ng NCR or ng Metro Manila. Yun nga lang ay kailangan nilang magpakita ng proof of residence na taga doon sila sa probinsyang kanilang pupuntahan. Bok.
Bok, sa kwento mo kasi, nauubos na rin yung mga flights from abroad, going abroad and coming in from abroad. So, kahit papayagan ka as an overseas worker, kahit papayagan kang bumiyahe, papunta, for example, sa Middle East, sooner or later, mawawalan na rin ng flights. Mawawalan na rin ng mga lumilipad na commercial flights.
Tama yan, Bok, kahit nga payagan yung mga OFW natin na paalis, pabalik doon sa mga bansa pinagtatrabahuhan natin, yun nga lang ang problema dyan, kung wala ng mga airline na nagmamount ng flights doon sa kanilang mga destinasyon, ay hindi rin sila makakaalis. From the latest information na nakuha natin sa Cebu Pacific ay yun ang halos wala na silang flights at right now ang mga nag-ooperate na lang nila na flights ay yung mga cargo flights nila o yung andala lamang ay hindi tao kundi yung mga goods na i-distribute sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas. So kung ang isang pasahero ay papuntang, let's say, kunyari sa Middle East, kung saan merong flights ang Cebu
naputol.
Ayon naman doon sa mga ibang airlines na nakausap natin, meron pa namang flights yung ibang airlines na papuntang Middle East. Yun nga lang, sooner or later ay baka mawala na rin ang mga ito. Bok.
Kasi Bok, mukhang hindi rin commercially viable para sa mga airlines na lumipad. Kung sa 10 o 20 lamang yung pasahero, tapos yung seating mo is 200 or 200 plus, di ba? It really also wouldn't make sense for the airline, even if you have people allowed to travel around.
Tama yan, Bo, kasi minsan ang nangyayari dyan, yung kunyari paalis ng Middle East yung isang eroplano, ang laman lamang na pasahero ay let's say 10, 20 passengers lamang pauwi dito at yung pabalik doon kakaunti lamang dahil nga may mga umiiral na lockdown din sa ibang bansa. Yun nga lang, eventually itong mga airlines na to, maiisip din nila na parang hindi na rin sulit na mag-mount ng flights o ituloy yung kanilang mga biyahe. Kaya yun, eventually ay baka nga mawala na rin itong mga flights na ito habang umiiral itong community quarantine dito sa buong Luzon. Bok.
Okay, Bok, last question. So, yung mga pwede pang lumipad, yung may mga trabaho abroad and they are authorized to fly internationally, so do you think that they are suggesting that they fly now before all the other flights are canceled?
Tama, Bok. Masasuggest natin doon sa mga OFWs, especially yung mga paalis na soon na ngayon pa lang ay pag-isipan na nila yung kanilang mga biyahe habang may mga flights pa. At ang isang tip din natin doon sa mga paalis, i-double check nila kung status ng kanilang flights, tingnan sa mga website ng mga airlines o itawag doon sa kanilang mga airlines para hindi rin masayang yung punta nila dito sa airport. Wala nang masyadong tao dito, hindi na masyadong problema yung social distancing, pero yun nga lang ay sayang din yung effort nila kung pupunta sila dito only to find out na hindi pala tuloy yung kanilang flight. So double check muna bago pumunta ng airport.
Okay, maraming salamat Gerard de la Peña from the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Some shoppers in the Netherlands are stocking up not on alcohol, not on toilet paper, but on weed. In this video obtained by Reuters, long lines formed outside of marijuana coffee shops. That's after the government declared a lockdown to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The Netherlands is one of the latest countries that decided to close down schools, restaurants, and other establishments. Yan po yung panic buying talaga. That's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine in Luzon. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Ed Lingao. We are One News.